everyone, I'm Microsoft Enter slash Neptune, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing most of my thoughts and opinions on Cassparina, Cassandria. Everyone just calls her Cassie Breen. I'm starting with how I dislike her, then I'll give her some redeeming qualities later on. This video is officially sponsored by her, she legit asked me to make this video. Otherwise, I would be sharing my thoughts, that is legit my own views and not edited by or forced in favor of Cassie in any way, both in this video and otherwise, in a different and more private way. If you haven't talked to her yet and you attend Korview, you should strike up a conversation. This is my first video essay in forever and the first on this channel, so let me know how we can improve the next time one of us makes a video essay again. As previewed earlier, Cassie's real first name is long and hard to remember. I know almost everyone else in the school's names, with both teachers and classmates, including their full first names. Last names, on the other hand, I know quite a few of them, but I don't even know the last name of my crush yet. But to be fair, he had only started school less than a month or two ago, so I cut myself some slack. Anyways, I know that movie Brad's full name is Bradley Carrero, Maddie's full name is Madeline Simpson with T's instead of B's, Sue's full name is Susan Clark, Dave's full name is David McCarthy, etc. But the most I can tell you about her is that her name in my head is Cassie Breen and that Cass is part of her actual first name. No one ever calls her Cassparina or whatever. I hear people call some Susan and Brad Bradley sometimes, but never Cassie Cassparina. No one likes her full first name. The next point involves very controversial views, and if you don't want to hear them, skip ahead to the timestamp shown on the screen. What I literally can't stand about Cassie is that she's a woman and she's a hella attractive lady. I'm talking pretty big titties, very curved body, especially at the hips, thick eyes, etc. She also has long black hair that's sometimes wavy and sometimes straight, and she has a decent clothing style, but it isn't as irritating. I can't stand looking at her. I can tolerate Maddie and I can tolerate Sue, since they both aren't that large and attractive. But I can't stand Cassie, Abigail and Sandy. I just want to slice Cassie's boobs off. Even worse, she's straight and married to some man. Not that it even matters, since I can barely stand men either and they can do whatever the hell they want with each other for all I care anyways, but I just can't stand straight couples personally. It got to the point where I asked that we talked over voice call instead of in person, but she fucking denied it. And I was in a social skills group one day with Trashmas, Jadon and Cole, and Jadon said come your tatus, and both she and Trashmas just laughed uncontrollably.
Come your tatus. Come your boobs.
When Jadon said the same thing to Maddie, she just said it wasn't appropriate, which is what Cassie should have done. Thank you for that. Alright, I'm done talking about the worst. The next thing I dislike about Cassie is that she's totally a dog person. She has 2 large dogs and might have even more. I don't like dog lovers, as I just prefer cats, but not by much. I just think dogs are so much dirtier and too rough and active for me and stuff. No big deal, no hard feelings, I just don't like them. Moving on to how old and out of touch Cassie is. She's in her early 40s I believe, and she just doesn't get a lot of stuff. Like she still barely understands what Discord is. It doesn't matter that much to me, since I'm flexible with older people and don't really fit into the depths of my generation anyways. Another thing that ticked me off but I've been getting past is last March. I liked Cole, and still kinda do, and I got in trouble for something involving him and something stupid I did, which I forgot. I got sent to Cassie's office. By the way, getting sent to Cassie's office whenever I get in trouble is such a painful punishment. Oh, I wrote a story not suitable for school. Sent to her office. I write the dumb joke in science. Sent to her office. I break a pencil I own. Sent to Cassie's gosh damn office. Okay, that last one was an exaggeration, but you get the point. Let me guess, today, as of writing the script for this video, I wrote some anti-Trashmas Legis and Jadon propaganda on 4 boards, and tomorrow I'll get sent to Cassie's office during English 2. Why can't I just talk it out with the teacher directly or even the principal? Anyways, then she asked me if I had a crush on Cole. Why the hell do you need to know? Why is that the first question you asked me? Screw that memory to hell, honestly. Another shitty memory I have is only from earlier this year. Not a school year, a real year. We were arguing about Travis and I said that he said real horrible shit to me because he wants to rape me. Cassie, being the little horrible asshole she is, denied it and said that he only had a crush on me and was being a typical horny teenager. That is complete bullshit and that pisses me off to frozen hell and back. Also, she is a Travis White Rose supporter or stan herself, so what should I have expected? On top of this shitcake, she's an Aries and she doesn't deserve it at all, because she shares the same zodiac sign as my boyfriend and it pisses me off to hell. She's thankfully an April Aries instead of a March one, but it's still aggravating. Warning, the final negative thing I have to say about Cassie will contain even more extremely controversial opinions and views, so again, skip to this timestamp. Finally, Cassie is my counselor and it's either her or less annoying but still annoying woman who knows even less about the stuff I care about but is at least named Melanie as counselors. So, both of them are female and there are no counselors of other genders, which is a problem because I just can't stand women. I also dislike men, but at least I can tolerate them and I will only feel fully comfortable around other non-binary people. I have to meet with this idiot at least once a week to miss an entire class, which I currently have set to career ed, which is the class I like the least, so it doesn't really matter if I'm lucky. Most of the time, on top of that, I have to meet an additional time or two per week, because that's my punishment for doing something the school doesn't like. That's too many times. Alright, here are some redeeming qualities that Cassie has. First, she's really kind and doesn't ever insult people. I can share whatever information I want and she won't ever be mad. Even this video won't make her mad and I roasted her pretty hard today. Furthermore, she respects people for who they are. She uses the correct pronouns and my chosen name almost all the time and she does the same for the other transgender students as far as I know. She also is fun to be around most of the time, as she brings life into the party a lot. When she's lighthearted, Cassie is awesome. Overall, she has most, if not all but one or two qualities of a good counselor and therapist and she deserves to continue to work in the field. One of the only things that Cassie does that others in the school don't is understand why I'm a trash miscellaneous auntie. Unfortunately, she doesn't fully understand and she isn't an auntie herself, but it's a really good start. She knows and agrees with the pain and horrible shit trashness has done to me. Also, she genuinely loves the stuff I make and my personality too. She says I'm one of the smartest people in the school. Cassie is a quote-unquote masculine woman because she has worked in the military and oil industry. I don't really think she's masculine, but at least she has some way of certification. I think if she was non-binary, she would be really good at comforting me in a parent-like way when I'm down and stuff. She doesn't really ever tease people either, which is a huge positive. All in all, I can barely stand being around Cassparina Breen, but I don't think she's a complete scum or a degenerate and has some great redemption. These are my personal opinions and I hope you enjoyed hearing them. Let me know in the comments below which opinions you agree with or challenge. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos. See you later this or next week with episode 4 of Microsoft Anna Reads Wonderful Windows Errors. Bye for now.